part 19 of reading all of the Penguin Modern box set and giving each of them a 1 to 5 star rating. Number 19 was I Have More Souls Than One by Fernando Pessoa, also known as the man who wrote the Book of Disquiet, a Portuguese writer. I'm making a note that he's Portuguese because all of the poems in here have been translated to English. This is named I Have More Souls Than One because the poems are actually split into 4 personas. This is his Marvel Cinematic Universe, and all the lore behind each personas are fascinating. This entire thing reminds me of a quote from Shirley Jackson where she said she saw herself as the compound of creatures she called herself. For the personas, sorry about my accent, we have Alberto Cairo, Ricardo Reis, Alvaro de Campos, and we have Pessoa as Pessoa. I've said it before and I will continue to say it, I am not the biggest fan of poetry. I prefer things to be very matter of fact. That being said, I went into it not that bothered and I actually enjoyed it. The first section belongs to Alberto and his section was very American, very blue collar salute-ish. Second persona, Ricardo, his poems are very intellectual. There were a lot of nods to Roman and Greek mythology and the more traditional god. Third persona, Alvaro, he was like a nihilist with illusions of grandeur. First poem in Alvaro's section was really confusing because it's called Tobacconist, but I believe it's actually called Tobacco House, so I don't know which title is actually the most accurate. Fourth section was the Pessoa as Pessoa section, and I really like the poem As She Passes. I think it's about a guy that's kind of going through the motions of grieving a woman that's passed away. The most relatable poem I think was As Soon As There Are Roses. It's kind of about wanting something only because it's like not abundant, or only wanting something because it's gone. My favorite section was probably the last one, but overall I would give this a 4 out of 5 actually. I did like it, and I do think there's some complexities lost in translation, but otherwise 4 out of 5. And the book after this will be The Missing Girl by Shirley Jackson, which is amazing. I've read it before, so stay tuned for that. See you tomorrow.